The closing episode of The Wheel of Time Season 3 reminds us why this series is one of the best in fantasy television. Deep lore, high-stakes magic, and dramatic character development culminate in an epic ending. While fans may miss Perrin's presence after his solo episode, the finale compensates with game-changing insights and intense confrontations, particularly on that Samael sequence, which delivered a stunning surprise. The episode begins with a flashback to Tar Valon 10 years ago, depicting Siuan and Elida's political rivalry for the Amerlin seat. Elida comes from the Redstone Terangriel, stating the Aelfin had promised her the seat. However, the unexpected backing from the White Aja ultimately leads to Siuan's selection. This political competition will become deadly later in the episode. In the present, Siuan attempts to restore the faith of the Aes Sedai by concealing Rand's identity as the Dragon Reborn. Unfortunately, her authority is eroding. Lean pushes her to regain confidence in the dragon, but Elida is already plotting to overthrow Siuan with the help of prominent White Aja members. Rand, on the other hand, is dealing with his obligations as well as his dubious links to the Forsaken. Rand is put in danger after assisting a young AL girl as a mark of honor. Moiraine arrests Samael in an attempt to teach Rand how to channel, but he refuses to comply. Moghedien, posing as an ally, eventually kills Samael. She is removing the Chosen One at a time. In Tanchico, Liandrin and her companions look for a powerful Terangriel and the elusive collar. Moghedien gives Liandrin a mystery bracelet, prompting her to take more drastic measures. Liandrin murders guards without hesitation to gain admission to the Panarch's palace, while Matt and Nynaeve follow her in stealth. Elaine and Tom reconcile, and Tom reveals that he knew her mother well and has a personal stake in Andor's politics. Elaine describes Lord Gabriel, who we know is a Forsaken, as ignorant of how far the corruption goes. Matt stumbles into a redstone portal in the palace, causing it to return unexpectedly. Inside, he meets the Aelfin, fox-like entities who grant wishes for a high price. They offer to remove the ancestral voices from his mind, and before he knows it, Matt is hanged, completing Min's grim vision. Min saves him just in time, but his memories begin to vanish, a terrifying side effect of the Aelfin's gift. Nynaeve, meanwhile, locates the collar, but is accosted by Liandrin. She tries to appeal to the woman's humanity, but Liandrin rejects her and declares herself the first of a new, powerful generation of Forsaken. Using her abilities, Liandrin throws Nynaeve into the sea. In a near-death experience, Nynaeve recognizes the daughter from her accepted test and regains her power via emotional clarity. She spectacularly splits the waves, evading Liandrin's trap, and later assists Elaine and Tom in surviving an attack by the fire Terangriel. Siuan is betrayed after returning to the White Tower. Her attempt to send a strong Aes Sedai to challenge the Red Aja was a trap devised by Elida, who now has the majority backing to win the Amerlin seat. Siuan is tormented and compelled to declare her allegiance to Moiraine and the former Amerlin's prophecy. She expresses her love for Moiraine and devotion to the light, but the sitters seem unaffected. Siuan is publicly decapitated, which Moiraine feels cuts across their bond. Meanwhile, Moghedien and Liandrin plot their next move with the collar, which takes two women to wield. Lanfear discovers Samael's damaged corpse and notifies Ravine that she is on the lookout for the other Forsaken. She cites Kalendor and reveals her intention to destroy the Dragon Reborn. Melindra is sent to the Aiel Waste to assassinate Lan in retaliation for Lanfear's actions. However, her love for Lan leads her to break her dark pledge, resulting in her death in his arms. Moiraine finally admits to Rand that she planned the mirror attack to keep him away from Egwene and Lanfear. She admits that she was always willing to kill him if he turned to the dark, but now she wants to support him if he battles for the light. Rand, in response, wants her to remain at his side. Nonetheless, Moiraine argues that he must win over the Aiel without her assistance. Thank you for watching.